Good afternoon. It's a windy but getting sunnier afternoon. So let me show you my plans for the motion sensor for the garage. Again, everything you have to research so much before you purchase it. And I guess I just didn't do that good a job myself. And as a result, I have an awesome camera, and it is awesome. Um, but nothing I've done has worked as far as motion always working. So the result of this is that I have gotten the Philips Hue motion sensor. I have been testing it. It works 100% of the time. So let's go back and look at where we are here. So we have our solar, there's the camera and solar panel. This is coming down. We are going to simply take a look at what is inside the box. And so, of course, we always would have a quick start guide. This is the packet that the paperwork comes in. We received two long screws. I'll call them wood screws, but there's also two anchors. And there's the bracket which the sensor will go on. And so there was another screw in the packet that screws in this bracket. This bracket here will actually hold the sensor. So that bracket holds the sensor. And here is the sensor. So a couple things here. One is you could see the sensor is just going to fit here on this bracket like that. And then on the bottom, there's a screw. It's a Phillips head screw that you would simply screw in to hold it in place with the bracket. Not much else to it. Battery is inside here. So what you would do is you would unscrew this and you would pry off right there. And there'll be two, I think there are two AA batteries, if I'm not mistaken, that are inside. The battery level is 100%. I did test it. So all that is set. And I will mention on the bracket itself, it's kind of interesting in that you could put it whichever way you want. So like on this angle, if you had it on an angle or on a corner, you could see it fits there. So, and there's holes in a number of places that you could use in order to secure this. So a lot going on here with this bracket to make it as convenient as possible to use whatever is best. So we will get ready to hang this up. So let me show you from the side. So here on the side you could see, and as time goes on, I have found that the solar panel works awesome. So I've been actually adding energy each day, and here's a better look at it. Here's the driveway it will look out at. And so our next step is going to be to remove the blink and install our motion sensor. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Here we go. I am now going to put the sensor actually close to the camera here. I think that's better. And so I am going to drill a couple holes here. I'm going to put it on an angle. So that is where it's going to go. It'll be on about a 45-degree angle. All right, let's get this baby in. Okay, we have that up. Now here, so I have the bracket on there. So this will fit on the bracket, and then we have to screw in this bottom piece, which will be a little bit difficult because of the angle. So I might have to turn this. So let's try it. Okay, so I've turned the bracket over to the side. I put this in. Let's screw the bottom in here. And that's done. Go like that, and we have a sensor. All right, let's take a quick look at where we're at here. Again, this is just my dashboard. You can see it's pretty nice outside right now. And I'll come down here, and I am still getting way too much stuff on my dash. And so here is the driveway, and you could see I've added the motion sensor to all of my driveway controls here. The notifications I'll show you in a moment are working really, really well. Um, Detection settings I have here that I could change those. The camera is at 63%. It's been coming up from about 45%. So every day it's kind of come up a little bit. So that's good. That means that the solar panel's working. I have pet detection, vehicle, person detection. Driveway 2 is the name of the camera. So anyway, you could see here the motion sensor is right there. And you can see there's been a lot of activity going on while I've been testing it and checking it out. So all that seems to be working well. And you can see what time pretty much I got it done today in the afternoon. And yes, I just keep testing and making adjustments. So I'll kind of keep doing that. But right now, it looks like it's working really well. So we're going to switch now, and I'm going to show you the what I see on my phone. Let's take a look here at our phone, and we will see what we have here. So right here, you can see Home Assistant. This is a notification here. You could see driveway motion detected right here. So I'm going to try to show you now what happens when I get a notification. So I'm just going to go to my, you won't be able to see all this. I'm going to go to my screen and get my automation for the driveway, which is right here. And I am going to simply run it from here. And there it was. So I clicked run, and you could see here what shows up on my phone when I get my notification, which is right now. And I also got the same thing on my watch. So every single time this has worked, and it really is good. So in this case, because I ran it, but typically it would show what's up in these areas. I have the camera set to that. So this works perfectly. I now have my notifications on my Reolink doorbell, and I have my notifications on my my driveway. We got it.